Wowzers.
Wowzers?
Wowzers.
That's not the line.
What do we got?
There you go. That's the line.
No. I'm just, wow. What do we got?
Yeah, what do we got? Okay, so.
This looks special.
We got from Stoll Wolfe Distillery. This is the straight Keystone Rosen Rye Whisky.
That sounds nice.
Shall I do
and
some
what's
reading?
Rosen Rye?
Rosen Rye. Let me read a little bit about this. Have a drink, help a farmer. The Delaware Valley Fields Foundation's Seed Spark project is committed to bringing back heritage grains such as Keystone Rosen Rye to benefit the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's local agriculture communities and its producers. We're extremely proud of this 2-year-old whiskey, as it is the result of 7 years of partnership with Stoll Wolfe Distillery in Lititz, Pennsylvania. It was distilled on September 7th, 2019 by Erik Wolfe and Dick Stoll. This Keystone Rosen Rye grain used to make Stoll Wolfe Distillery straight Keystone Rosen Rye whiskey was grown in Pennsylvania Furnace, PA, as part of the Seed Spark project funded by the Delaware Valley Fields Foundation.
You went out to Stoll Wolfe and you tried this initially?
I did, and I think it might have been on September 7th, 2019.
And was it actually rye, or was it the White Lightning at that point?
Yeah, it was just coming right up the still.
It was coming right up the still, right? So it wasn't this beautiful honey color.
No, it was not. This was just the white, just the regular New Make, whatever you want to call it, White Lightning. And you tried some.
So let's try it now where they aged it a bit.
Cheers.
It is 2 years old. And
2 years old.
102%, so it's 51 proof.
Yes. Right. No, 102%. No, it's the other way around.
I'm sorry, 151%,
102 proof.
102 proof. 51%.
Yeah, let's hope it's not 102%. That would be more than...
They've given more than 100%.
You know, oddly enough, it's not particularly bitey on the nose or vapory.
It bothers me that it's not vapory.
No, not
because that kind of means I'm going to drink this kind of quickly. I'm getting a little caramel, maybe a little caramel.
Yeah, it's like a little bit like caramel or like the burnt sugar. I don't find it particularly.
Maybe it's more burnt sugar.
I don't find it particularly spicy like a rye usually is. You know, and I remember it being really herbally. It wasn't like, it was really nice the New Make because we had it right up the still. It was pretty cool.
And this isn't 100% rye, obviously, because you can't make 100% rye. I mean, it can't be done. Inconceivable.
Sure.
Inconceivable.
Well, the story with the rye is that when it gums up the works because it gets all foamy and all this kind of stuff. And actually, from what I recall when we were there, it did actually get stopped up. As the mash was going into the still, they actually had to stop production for a couple seconds and kind of clear the line and pump it through because it gets kind of
inconceivable.
Yeah, but they were doing it. And Dick Stoll recently passed away, didn't he? About a year ago. Nice guy, very nice guy.
Judging by the glass, this is somewhat viscous. On the taste it's hot.
It's a lot hotter than you would think.
You don't get the vapors on the nose, but it is 51%. You are getting that. It's very nice. Boy, this is a sipper.
It's got a really deep quality to it.
That is a sipper.
Do you think it's very kind of oaky?
That's nice.
I mean, for only 2 years.
It tastes older.
Yeah, it's very dry.
Than 2 years. It's drying. It's what's the Scotch and Whiskey Society? It's the Old and Dignified. Is that their armchair liquors? This certainly tastes older than 2 years, and it has a really nice balance of flavor where you get a lot of the barrel and you get a lot of the sugars. It's nice. It's a really nice blend. And for me, I don't get the rye sharpness, which I find off-putting.
No, but it's spicy
nice.
though. Yeah. It's got a nice bit of heat. It's not particularly cinnamony though. It's not like the bourbon where you get all that cinnamon and vanilla.
Boy, this
is more I don't know, almost like a chili.
That's really nice.
And it's only 2 years old.
That's really nice.
So I don't know if they have any more set aside that's going to age a little older.
I'm going to guess they've got barrels sitting out there to
maybe
go to 3.
But this was just one batch. I mean, they need a lot of grain to make this stuff. So I don't know how much Rosen Rye they've grown over the whatever the time period is.
For even what the yield is. I mean, a lot of the grains were disused because they just didn't have the kind of we couldn't do 3 seasons. We couldn't handle the weather. We couldn't handle the rain. We couldn't handle the insects. So they've changed out a lot of the grains. But these heritage grains, it's really nice. Boy, that's nice.
And it builds as you drink it. Yeah. It's getting a little bit more a little richer.
And I don't recall at all, the off the still, White Lightning.
That was like really herbally. It lost a lot of that, I think, in the aging.
I don't recall it, but this is really a nice rye. I really enjoy this. And if this is what Pennsylvania rye was,
right?
100 years ago, boy, Pennsylvania rye was pretty good.
Right. Well, and luckily it's making a comeback.
Pretty good.
With these guys and folks like the folks out in Wiggle in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And all the other distilleries that have popped up along the way.
Yeah. That's nice. That's a good rye.
This was very limited production. I don't think there were a lot of bottles.
That's a solid B plus for me.
Yeah, I would go like B plus. Yeah.
So if you see this, if they bottle this, if this is something that they're putting out,
I think they did it as like an auction kind of thing.
Yeah,
like a lottery, like your famous Scotch Malt Whisky Society lottery.
If you have the opportunity to auction a bottle of this, by all means jump into the auction.
And our good friend Sam Spears won one of the auctions, and I think he actually drove out there and picked up a bottle. That was very good.
We need to go see our good friend Sam Spears.
I think we do. Well, thank you to the Delaware Valley Fields Foundation and Stoll Wolfe for sending this along. We really, really liked it. I'd say it's like a solid B plus.
Yeah, B plus.
I think it maybe needs a little bit more time just to kind of round it out a little bit.
You want to go and see what the barrel's going to keep imparting in it. The color is really good at this point. I can't imagine how much darker it's going to get from in the barrel.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know what kind of char they're using, if they're, infusing some barrel properties to it early on. But that's a really nice rye as it is.
It is.
It's nice.
It is. Sir?
Cheers.